YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Tuesday 10, which is an open collaboration hosted by Cindy at Studio Lou, where she takes 10 items out of her scrap bin and she makes things until she has used up all 10 items. I do a version of that, and I do as much making as I can in an hour. And I am going to shamelessly bend this challenge to my current need, which is I'm working on the elephant journal, and we have three things. I have these elephant images from the Graphics Fairy. I think this is also from the Graphics Fairy. This is identification tags from Tracy Fox. It's called the Specimen Catalog Tags. I guess it's a kit. And this is the kit from Cindy at Studio Lou, and this is her May Journal with Me kit. So lots of paper. So let's go through this, which is what I should have done when I went through it the first time, and that is pull out things that I think I'm going to use. And so I'm sort of doing, what am I doing? Well, it's always oh, I like that. It says May on it. That's fun. Super helpful. So I am thinking about this journal in a way that I was not thinking about this journal at the end of March. And that is as much about the shape of the journal, like the physical shape, and also sort of the feel of it. So it's got a very Indian African feel to it, and it's got a very explorer-y feel to it. So I'm just going to go through and pull out bits that I think would suit the bill, which is a testament to Cindy and her ability to curate a kit for all purposes, because she has no real design idea to make a journal out of elephants, or at least a kit with elephants. I'm going to take her Oh, I so love that ice cream cone. I'm not even kidding. The level of yummo is ridiculous. I'll take this one too. It's brown. Brown is kind of an orange. And I like this whole side. And there. Come on. Oh, I like her too. I need to do a sheep journal at some point. There. These tickets are the right color. Love this tree. That's gorgeous. In my head, there is yelling that's saying mushrooms have nothing to do with elephants. And I know they don't, but I like it. And I also like that one. And this is just full on orange, so I'm not going to say no to that. That's fun. Those are pretty. I'm gonna keep that for my bug journal, which will be, is it next in line? I don't know. We won't worry about it. We've got enough to worry about at the moment. So that goes over there. Okay. And we also have all of this. Also, okay. So we need to do a couple of things. So I can make this straight off. I can make this straight off. I know what I want to do with that. Kind of know what I want to do with that. Now, she looks like a movie star. She doesn't. Why? Probably because of her hairstyle. She looks like she can cope with the bush. She has way too much, I should not say that. It's mean. I'm gonna say too much makeup on, but that's probably just for the photograph. Be fun to actually have that as your picture and yeah, you know what? I'm Jane Goodall. Well, we're not gonna worry. So, not gonna worry. I need to make a card out of that. We've got some bits and pieces here. Okay. And then if we need some elephants, we can use that. And what do I want to do? I want to see what the tags are here. So I want to do an identification tag. And I know this is an elephant journal, and we do not, it's not a botanical journal. Having said that, field biologists or field people are field people. And when they find something interesting, I'm going to say that if they don't understand it themselves, they'll know somebody who does. And specimens can also be considered photographs. So I don't need any of those. Okay, that's good. And then these are all of our heffalumps. Alrighty then, let's get to gluing and to cutting. I want to just do an envelope. I'm sort of, I think I mentioned this, I'm sort of sad that Meg isn't going to be doing Junk Journal July. And having said that, I completely understand why. She has left no word unprompted. shall we say. Having said that, it opens up July. And I might want to do a pile of ephemera in July. Like every day, a different kind of ephemera. Because I'm starting to accumulate. I think I showed you my list of stuff I want to do. And it's not getting done because I am doing all of the things that I normally do. And she also was responsible for my Munchy Crunchy Summer Journal, because that's usually what I do for Junk Journal July. One. This could be so pretty. It is cold out today. Where's the bit? Did I do it all? No, I didn't. Did I? No, it's the top. I knew there was something. And so I am letting some chili thaw, because that's what you want to have start of May. Okay, there we are. That's what we're going to do. Glue sheet out. I think I have a stack of books here. I have far too many. Glue number 1. What's that? I think that's feather from a cat toy. There. That's super fun. Any of these work? It needs to be a high contrast. This is kind of blue, and that's kind of orange, and blue and orange contrast. I think I told you that I am doing an absolute binge watch on Landscape Artist of the Year, Sky Arts, BBC Sky Arts from the UK. And I think I can't find series 8, so I'm skipping on to 9, and then we've only got 10. And I am so wanting to go outside and try plein air. And if only the air would be plain for me enough to be able to do that. That look okay? Didn't hear a resounding yes from either me nor you. Which doesn't mean that it's not. It means that it's probably missing something. Let's try this. Kim? Yeah. It's kind of got to be like that. Maybe like that. Sure. And I will be right back. Somebody at the door. And we're back. Well, that was a bother. We're all good. Oops. Yeah, we do need to do something with these books. Because I need to be able to tear these off. Oh, new magazine has come out, so I'll be able to give you a quick tour. Also, always really yummy pictures. What am I talking about? This is the Food and Drink magazine for summer. So that's a pocket. Yeah, yes, we got something done. Next thing I want to do is some. Do I do one of each size? Oh, well, here's something fun. Each one of these, dot things, not dot things, dot things, not dot. I want those two. You can sit over there. Now then. Let's cut that. Ooh, that folds really nicely. Full marks to Tracy for being able to be that. Did I glue on that yet? No, I haven't. Being that precise. Oops. Minus full marks for me for messing it up. Okay, putting that under there. Gluing. Let's try this one differently. There. There. I don't suppose I need to cut it quite yet. I'll just plunk it under and let her dry. Oh, what else is under here? Oh. Now I'm all curious. Okay, all right. So we've got, oh yeah. Okay, so this is a recent edition. Okay. It doesn't really count as having done a card though, does it? Not really. Oh, here's another envelope. That's pretty. It out. Alrighty. There's one. There's two. Three. And four. One ski, two ski, three ski, four ski. There we go. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, there's another envelope. Do I want to put anything on that one? I don't know. Is there any of them that are particularly Asian-y? Oh, yes, there is. $1 elephant. Nee, he's too big. Too big. All right, well, then we're just going to go with that. So that's two whole things in 20 minutes. We're just cruising along here. Now, what do I want to do with this one? I had plans for this. There. How do we want to do this? Well, I can't do it that way. I wanted to trim that in the center there and then sort of fold it over, but it only means that this side will be right side up unless I spin it around. Yeah, I could do that. Come out the same way, I think. I just want to make a little mushroom book because I like it. Nothing to do with elephants. It's okay. There. That makes me super happy. Again, nothing to do with elephants. That's okay. Sometimes you're allowed to make things that just make you happy. I think from time to time we forget that. So these are still under my, wow, we plowed our way through that. That's unexpected. So we need, what do I want to do with it? Okay, I can't do two things at once. Let's work on this one. This one I want to put back on. Just kind of like that. Or blue. Sure. I have thoughts about how to do this. Trim that super tight. And that. And that. Now then, I did all the easy sides because that side is going to be tight. You know what? Let's just use the scissors. Part of my brain is saying, oh, you didn't even try. Oops, there we are. There. Okay. And I want to do something like that, and I want to keep that. Okay, that's pretty good. There. Okay, and I'm just going to let that also cook. There. Get rid of that. Now then, this. I want to cover some of that. Potentially with a large elephant. Or that's a bit too large. Try this one. There. Well, that's about as perfect as you can get. Covers everything. A lot of pausing. Because I don't know how this is then going to work. That's not a good card. That's kind of a weird card. That kind of makes her look like she's looking at the elephant. It's still too wide. That's a bummer. Well, nothing we can do about it, I don't think. Okay, so we'll put them on the side. It's never lost to do a thing. So I don't have any journaling cards. Oh, that's kind of a lie because I have 2 here. So they have two attach here pieces, which feel very photographic to me. And we also have this one, which is still drying. Yes, it is. Well, I think these are the two that I need, that one and that one. I've already used that one, so we could probably just... Oops. Where is... I want to put some color in it. Oops, well, it's okay. Yeah, that'll work. Nope, I want to do that. There. I kind of need to do the other one. That looks better. There. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing to do with elephants, 5. Pretty good. We have this one, which is a stamp. We never cut this one out. Where would this one go? What's here? Nope. Come on, where? There's that. 4? Oh yeah, 4 will work. No idea. Maybe not. Maybe not for this application. That's totally okay. Would not work there. Way too big. Okay, well, we've got it torn anyway, so that's something. We also have this, which needs a little bit of backing. So we're getting a little bit of some treasures, and this. Okay. Did we put out of sight over here? Some of that. Oh yes, we've got these lovely people I need to make a choice about. I need to use this postcard. I still don't know which one to pick. That is a really interesting owl, and that feels very university. The university is, ooh, wow, the sound you just heard was me being distracted. So that tear along there would be perfect. That would be a perfect pocket. As with that, envelope one. This is just really great paper. Is it stuck? Nope. We've got one of these. Okay, so let's circle back. Don't need these at the moment. Don't need those. How do I want to make these pockets? I want to make those pockets by backing them with useful paper. Nancy is going to be the useful paper. There. I don't think there's any elephants. There are not. That'll work. It's raining. What a bummer. I know that's what ought to happen, but it's still a bummer. Straight up like that. Here we are. And then I want to do sort of the same thing for this one. And I'm being super particular about where I let this lie so that we can make decisions later about the folding of them. That's going to be good enough. So we can fold them over this way, that way. We can make gussets if we need. I have no idea if this, actually, that might be a pocket. But I'm not going to worry about it until we get into it. So we've got that. Okay. A little stash happening. I need that. I want that back with something. What are you when you're at home? Yeah, that'll work. This one. Oh, we're into May and I haven't even updated any of my you can't see this because it's off camera, the low spend journal. There. Just gonna pop that under there. Now then, how do I do these again? So, one of the things that I learned the last time is that when you glue this shut, there's these two little flappy flaps that are right there, are rarely glued well. Suppose you could fold them down that way. And I think I did that, and then I did that. But I decorated this a lot. So let's do that. Oh, I had a thought. Yes, yes, yes. So, you know how I'm always looking for addresses? I have a whack, and I do mean a whack, of postcards. I should just take random addresses from the postcards and use those. I didn't do a lick of good. Not the right order. It'll be fine. So let's try that. Do I have, question number one, do I have a postcard kicking around? I don't think so. Be right back. Hang on, put your on pause. I'm back with a outstanding address. Mrs. Doris Lewis, head librarian, Waterloo University, Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. Set in the 1960s, but I love the idea of a head librarian. Why don't we ever think of these kinds of things? So let us decorate the heckers out of this. So those can be stamps. One of my little treats to myself. Look at this washi tape. Oh my goodness. I got this from Wonder Pins. Yum. Plunk it down. There we are. Good job. That was a lot of thinking. That's what that was. Like, I mean, a lot. There. Not particularly straight, but that's okay. We may have to worry. We're going to do a couple of these. Ooh, we're getting close to time. I'm going to do that. Do this. People struggle putting stamps on straight. Just gonna say that out loud. Okay, so Mrs. Doris. Let's do it fancy. Let's do it fancy. I'm just gonna swing over here. Oh, and let's use green ink. Let's use green ink because we have green stamps. There we are. And we'll need to do something with that. But that'll be okay. That'll be 4 liter. And let's call this our last thing of the day because we're going to have to let that dry. That is so not straight. It'll be fine. Mrs. Doris Lewis. I made that up entirely. Doesn't mean a darn thing. So I need to wash this out. We are going to let this dry, and I think we have got some stuff now. We have got A few more pieces of ephemera. We're getting somewhere, which is always exciting. And we should be able to next time do some more of this, and maybe we will have the signatures out of the press. Anyways, that is all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.